PNM supporters disagree with wage hike for PM, public officials. People's National Movement supporters yesterday chastised the Prime Minister's decision to agree to the Salary Review Commission's recommendation of a pay hike for himself and other top public officials. They expressed the view even as they gathered outside Balasier House for the screening of more potential candidates for the upcoming general election. The criticism came days after oil field workers' trade union President General Ansel Roger accused PNM supporters of hypocrisy for failing to speak out against a hefty pay increase recommended by the SRC in its 120th report. Speaking with Guardian Media outside the Balasier House, supporters questioned why public servants are being offered a 4% increase while Rowley and others have agreed to a recommendation of as much as 47%. Why normal civilians should get 4% and they should get a huge increase. That is not fair. It is not, Kizika Monroe said. Health worker Stefan Lynch echoed the sentiment, saying 4% is not enough. I worked through the whole of COVID-19. 4% is not enough. I could not stay home for COVID as a health worker. 4% is not enough. I sure about that. Like Lynch, Antoinette Arthur said the disparity in the increases between public servants and the top officials was unacceptable. She said the difference between the proposed increase and the current wages could be used to assist less fortunate children who are not able to access school supplies, rather than paying higher salaries to a selected few top public officials. Her friend Gwyneth Noel chimed in, saying the increase was very bad. They have no right to raise their pay again. They done getting enough. Poor people done getting 4% when they can't even buy groceries when the month come, Noel said. However, former campaign manager for outgoing MP Fitzgerald Hines, Clay Thomas, noted that the recommendation for an increase in salaries, while accepted by cabinet, is yet to be implemented, which is something that needs to be highlighted. I have no issue with respect to the proposals. Of course, the implementation is another issue, he said, adding that the salaries of the PM and other top state officials do not commensurate with the work that they do, and they deserve to be compensated adequately. Another supporter, Kerzia Ali Charles, also said she saw no problem with the increase. The supporters also commented on Hines stepping away from electoral politics and gave their thoughts on economist Dr. Indira Sajwan's suggestion that Hines should also have stepped down as National Security Minister. Speaking on CNC3's Morning Brew yesterday, Sajwan questioned why Hines remained as a minister when he had announced he would no longer actively participate in electoral politics. If he's not suitable to be a member of parliament, how come we still have him as a minister of national security? Especially in context where crime is continuing to worsen in this country. I think that is the more important question. Is he the best person for this job? Because there are a lot of people clamoring to get into politics. To me, in this moment, this country needs to know, are you the appropriate Minister of National Security? Sajwan said. Yesterday, all of the supporters, except for Thomas and Ali Charles, agreed Hines should step down as National Security Minister as well, saying they believe he has done nothing to address crime and criminality. Both Arthur and Monroe said they were supporters of Kareem Marcel, who was one of the candidates screened yesterday, and not the PNM. Monroe went further to say that if Marcel were to switch political allegiances, she would as well.